All right. I'm going to kill all. High-tech SNS Report is back. Sean and Shooter here with you, and a few new twists for you as well. Welcome in. Turn your mic on, buddy.
You did? Oh, couldn't hear
I
me
forgot
before.
to. Little crackle, huh?
See how it is? Yeah, I got a little crackle.
Little crackle. Let's see if we can't do this here, and maybe a little bit of this.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
little
better.
I
That's
think
better.
a little. How about
See?
a little of that? And a little of that, little of that.
Hey,
Turn your gain up. Is
there is?
So welcome in. SNS Report back at you, Sean and Shooter. You thought we might have left you. We did.
We did. We absolutely did.
We did. We gave up for a while, but we're back at it now because
I gave up. Got busy.
we got busy. We life happened, and then we talked and we said, look, either we're going to do this or we're going to work our miserable jobs the rest of our lives. I take that back. I like my job kind of, but I'd like doing this better. But here's the twist we added. We now have a full-fledged producer.
Production
So
crew.
we're going to introduce the producer here. He's not. I'm still running the board here because he doesn't know how yet, and we kind of threw a lot at us. He's got us streaming. We should mention. Let me turn his mic on. Say hello. We got. I think that's your mic. Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
We got producer Matt in the background running the multiple streams. So we're on Facebook Live, Twitch, Twitch,
We're on Twitch TV. We're on
YouTube,
and we're on Facebook.
and Facebook Live. So we've got multiple platforms running. I do not like this crackle.
I don't either. It's
Let
annoying.
me hang on.
See?
Is it? No, don't do that.
no,
How
no.
about that? Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there we
There
go.
we
That's
go.
better.
All
Get
right,
better.
now we're good. What's that? Oh,
Too many knobs.
2 minutes. So I'm spinning knobs as I usually do. Now we're a little low here.
Yeah.
Turn that up.
Now I can't hear myself. There we
How's
go.
that?
Oh, there
Turn
we
that
go.
up, turn that up. Now that's some smooth sounding business there.
Right.
Smooth sounding business. If you can hear us on any of the streams, just let us know. It's the FX here. I got to balance it. It's been a while. Anyway, so welcome back. So I thought it appropriate to kind of give a brief introduction of what we do, who we are, why we're doing this for our new listeners on Twitch. What's Stitch? Are we on Stitch?
No.
No.
It's Twitch.
So there's no Twitch.
Come on, what are you, like 80?
Switch. Stitch.
Twitch.
What's that app I downloaded on my phone then?
It's Pornhub.
Oh, are we on that?
Are we on Pornhub?
Yeah. All right, let me take the pants off. No, I kid. We'll stay warm. Heather says you can't. Heather says we can't hear me. That's okay though. We gotta get.
Yeah, you probably could and then couldn't because.
Yeah, I keep cutting them in and out. Oh, you know why? I'm turning the wrong mic on.
Turn the one that's not connected.
I don't know. Check that out, Matt. Say something. Can you hear us?
I'm just over here talking to myself.
I don't hear him. I don't hear him in the headphones.
Not good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's probably that cord. We got to get you a new cord. I'm going to kill you for the night. You're out.
All right.
He's got plenty to do behind the scenes here. Keep us in line. He's got the mute button, ready to go. That obviously won't be used.
That's a thing?
No, God, no, nothing. Nothing we need to do there. Let's try this a little bit.
Well, too much.
Try this
There
a
we
little
go.
bit.
Whoa. You can turn
Try
the volume
this.
up here, you know.
No, I'm messing with the FX on the board.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Let's try this. All right. I think we're good. I do feel a little bad here. You guys, our valued listeners, probably don't want to hear
People
us.
like to hear how the sausage is made.
You think so?
It sounds a lot like.
I've been digging sausage lately.
Yeah?
I just been like over bacon.
Did you say Dickens sausage?
Yeah. I mean, no. There's this guy, man. There's this guy named Sausage.
Oh, God. This went downhill
We
fast.
digress. So anyway, SNS Report.
So what do? We talk.
We talk.
We talk a lot.
What do we talk about?
Anything.
Current events of the day, right? Anything we talk about. No politics, please. Comment from a loyal listener from way back. You are correct.
Who said that? Oh, jeez. No. Oh, come on.
It's
no politics. We're in the middle of something great in this country.
We're in the middle of God. We should be double masking.
That's true. The triple.
But we do talk politics briefly, only to make fun of politicians.
Said politicians.
Because there's content there. I mean,
there's plenty of content
the entire Beltway.
We did it, Joe! we did it!
That was spot on. That was a spot on impression. All you needed was spandex.
So a set of Spanx.
Right. You were golden. That was great.
Just hear her. We did it, Joe. We really did it.
Oh, yeah.
And then Joe. Huh?
Good one.
That's the extent of our political
It
speak.
is. Just me, and we'll do the same. Both sides of the aisles. We don't
I mean,
prejudice.
we sort of do. We're pretty even, though. I mean, for the most part, we're
to the right of center, I would say.
Yeah. Alt-right.
No, not that far right. Anywho, so
there, really.
SNS Report stands for the Sean and Shooter Report. We got this fired up back in
Jeez.
2018.
Yeah, it must have been.
And basically,
Sitting that around.
The three of us now that we have producer Matt kind of running things behind the scenes for us, have been longtime friends for many, many years, going back to high school. And we all have a good time hanging out with us, talking. And people have a good time listening to us talk.
Right.
So we think. So we got a website, www.sns-report.net. We've got email address, sns@sns-report.net, if you want to comment on anything you hear on this podcast. We got a Facebook page at SNS-report. We do have a Twitter account, SNS_report.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's how you find us, and then comment on the Facebook Live, comment on the Twitch. Comment on the Stitch, comment on whatever you find us on. But basically, we just have a conversation, lighthearted conversation about current events, and we have fun. And whiskey review. We love drinking whiskey.
Sometime we'll have a cigar review.
Yeah, I want to smoke a cigar down here. See, the lady friend, the roommate. Oh, we got a buzz here. Hey, Reed, just hit that switch on the buffer board back there. It's the
Stupid thing.
we do need a new P99 buffer board right on the front there, the light switch.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. I'm gonna remember to turn that back on, but
Cold.
so we do. We love whiskey. We do a whiskey review.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll actually do one tonight because what do we get over there? We
got some things here. We've got the we've got the E&J vanilla. That's your classic. It's brandy with natural vanilla flavors and a caramel color.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll give that a shot.
Reed, we've done some gross ones.
Oh, we have. We've done some
good
poor
ones,
whiskey
though.
reviews. So we rate it on a scale of 1 to Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels being your top tier whiskey.
Right.
You know, if you disagree with that, then
Good for you.
we can't help you. You know. But,
See?
Producer Reed forgot to plug his laptop in.
Look at that power pack.
Oh yeah, he's IN.
Christ,
So
fancy.
let's dive in. Hey, you want to hear anything? You want us to talk about something? Just comment on it on Facebook, Twitch, Stitch,
Stitch.
wherever we are. You know, comment. We'll get back to you. Producer Reed's monitoring all the comments on the Twitch, and I think YouTube, all that jazz, whatever we got. You can find this podcast after it's been recorded and posted on SoundCloud. Search for SNS Report. You will get there.
We didn't get kicked off of there yet?
No, God. SoundCloud's the way to go. That's why Joe Rogan chose SoundCloud.
Yeah. Well, plus the $40 million.
Well, yeah, but I was talking to Joe about it, and, you know, he could have made that money anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And, you know,
got
he
the tight
chose...
still?
Yeah, I mean,
From your MMA days?
yeah, I kicked his ass, you know. I mean, you always... When you ragdoll someone around the ring like that, like I did, you form a bond.
He
if
seems
you
like
will.
the kind of guy that would find you.
And kill me.
Yeah.
Like if he ever stumbled upon his podcast,
Challenge accepted.
I feel like he would come down to our humble studio here
and just throttle
and just beat the hell
Maybe
out of
not,
me.
though. Maybe he'd come down.
Maybe he'd be like, hey, why don't you guys come on my
He'd toss us
podcast?
a couple of those. You see those drinks he's got there? Kill Cliff? Did you
Do
look
like
them up?
CBD oil
Did you
drinks?
look them up?
No.
Yeah, they're like $60 for 12 of them.
No, that's like all the TB12 organic.
You gotta have it, though.
Gotta have it. The man won seven Super Bowls.
That was impressive.
He still lost 3 of
43
them.
years old. That's wasn't you, Mr. Positivity.
That is impressive. I'll admit, I was a little saddened by it.
Yeah, it was a little like, God, again?
Well, no, I'm just,
I think it was good, though.
I don't know what it is about Bill Belichick that I'm drawn to.
His grumpiness.
He's grumpy and he's
Upright attitude.
He's a lot like me in many ways.
Yeah.
Grumpy asshole.
Rich.
You know,
Likes boats.
likes boats.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
you know, maybe that I like the Belichick more than the Brady, and I feel like the Brady just said, you know what, it's all me,
Yeah.
and Belichick's out
I'm
there
gonna prove it.
throwing Cam around, and Cam's stumbling around like a.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh my God, he was
bad.
horrible.
That was-
It was. But he's gonna come back. I bet he had no weapons. You know. Hashtag Tommy couldn't do anything with the Patriots last
You
year.
think he's coming back?
Hashtag Tommy. No, he likes it down there. Did you see he got drunk?
Cammy? Yeah, drunk. Jeez,
Yeah.
barely walk. He must have had like 2 beers.
He
Like 2-3 Mick Ultras.
and he was drunk tweeting on the Twitter. And,
Oh, he was.
and
I didn't see that.
He was drinking tequila.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote on the Twitter blaming on the avocado tequila or something. Because he's like a
fucking
big
avocados.
don't poison your body guy.
Yeah, he's a big avocado ice cream guy. What
Right.
if he's not, though? What if it's all just a show? He's
Could
got
be.
his little boyfriend there, Alex.
Alex Guerrero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Something
him.
weird going in.
Yeah.
Something weird going on there, yeah.
Tommy. Hashtag Tommy. Definitely the greatest quarterback of all time.
You think so?
Right behind Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton's got the whole package. Can run. Tom Brady's one-dimensional.
It makes sense. Why is Tom Brady so tough defensively? I mean, he can't run. You know he can't
Oh,
run.
because it's
just his
upstairs.
intelligence.
Yeah, it's
I
upstairs.
think part of it's intimidation now because he is Tom Brady.
Oh,
and
God,
people-
yeah.
It's just in people's heads.
You used to see it all the time when he was with the Pats. Teams would, good football teams
Yeah.
would wilt under the pressure because they were paying the Pat.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going in there, you're the underdog.
Right, and you're
just-
playing the vaunted Patriots.
Because
And you used
you
to
know
see
he's
it.
not going to run the ball. All he's going to do is throw it. I mean,
But it was all up. He'd get up to the line. He'd look at what the defense is doing,
Yeah.
and he'd know, okay, this guy's going to be open. and then boom, 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 the ball would be out of his hands in 3 seconds.
Gone. Yeah, that's probably always been a saving grace.
Yeah, and he's
2 seconds.
it's just his
1.5
intelligence.
seconds.
And
What
that's-
about Pat Mahomes? You think he's going to go anywhere?
You know, this next season is going to be a turning point for Patrick.
They're paying $500 million.
It
$500
starts this season.
billion. That's just nuts.
Would you care? I think it's all guaranteed.
Good chunk of it is, yeah. Let's
Producer,
see.
can you look
See.
up how much of Patrick Mahomes' contract is guaranteed? Patrick Mahomes, sorry.
Mahomie?
He's a quarterback, Kansas City Chiefs.
What do you think? He knows nothing?
He's in the NFL, not the CFL.
CHL.
But this next year, how he recovers from
141 million.
Is
that's
guaranteed.
all that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's all that's guaranteed?
Over 12 years.
141 million over 12 years.
Guaranteed 63 million at signing.
I don't like that we can't hear you.
Well, we can hear him.
I know,
But not through the headphones.
he should have a
know.
part in the conversation.
I know, it makes me sad.
We'll
See?
figure it out next.
Yeah. All right.
It's
So
depressing. Maybe he's plugged in the wrong hole over there.
so if they get out of it, they're only owing him $151 million.
Only?
Yeah, that ain't bad.
TB12 made himself some bucks this year.
Hashtag Tommy, yeah, he did. Incentive laden
$2
contract.
million just for winning the Super Bowl.
Why didn't the Patriots pay him?
I don't know. They had the money, right?
Did they though?
I thought they did. Was it just on principle? Would they
No.
have had to pay him $50 million?
No.
Like, would he have taken 40?
He didn't. He only took like 20 with Tampa.
Is that, oh, yeah, it was over 2 years.
Yeah.
It was $50 million.
Producer Reed, how much did Matt did Tom get paid to play with Tampa this year? I
think
thought
it was
it was
25 a
rated
year.
at 20 times.
25.
Yeah,
25
it was
a year.
50 for 2 years.
Was that all guaranteed?
Yep.
That's a bargain though. Obviously now hindsight.
2 year, $50 million contract with $50 million guaranteed.
No, so all guaranteed money.
That's nuts.
That's
Imagine
nice.
that. Whew. I just showed up on day one. Like you.
I want to know what he said to Tyrann Mathieu in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a big thing.
That was
'cause-
a big thing. He was raining N-bombs,
Well,
they were saying.
No, it's been confirmed.
That's what dipshit tried to get people to think, though.
Oh yeah, I
That's-
thought so.
that was-
but it was confirmed it wasn't a racial slur by people that have listened to the NFL films.
Yeah. Michael Irving.
Right, but he got mad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There was some anger.
Well, they were saying that what's his name? Is it Matthew? Matthew?
Mathieu.
Matthew?
Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrant.
They call him the Honey Badger.
They do?
Oh yeah.
Really? Because of his
he's-
stupid hair?
No, because he.
No, because he had told Brady he wasn't going to get a touchdown on him. Because he had the pick. He had Brady's pick.
Oh right.
So then
right.
Brady went up to him after and was running his mouth. Rightly so. You're in the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
yeah,
man.
hashtag
I would
Tommy.
too.
You don't mess with hashtag Tommy. So
Actually, Tom Brady was probably saying, "I'm about to win my fucking 7th."
Right.
How many you got?
exactly. What you got? Where's your rings?
So Brady should sue him for slander.
I would.
Speaking of lawsuits, did you hear about this bimbo?
I was gonna go into yeah. So
Classic.
it's lawsuits. All right. So Gorilla Glue.
Yes.
How many of you looked at some Gorilla Glue, been out of hairspray for whatever reason, and said, no problem, not a problem. I've got Gorilla Glue right here.
Right? That's
yeah,
not the first thing that comes to your mind if you run out of hairspray.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Well, I don't use hairspray.
Are you sure?
I gotta have hair to spray. Although I do
The
notice.
crucial part.
Yeah, she's thinning out bad. Yeah, I have lost a lot of hair.
It's the stress.
It is a stress, but if I were to use hairspray or gel, you could gel. You use gel, don't you? A little.
Yeah.
When you get a date with your boyfriend, you put your gel in your hair. Let's go, Timmy.
This is him lashing out because I have hair.
I make fun of those.
Look at this.
If you're a man of your
You ever
age,
just sit and run your fingers through your hair?
all the time, buddy. See,
What's it feel like? Scalp?
no, it's like thin.
See? Like
It's kind of cool.
like when you run your fingers through grass, sorta.
Yeah. Like my grass,
Yeah.
mostly sand type of stuff.
What's it feel like? Mainly dandruff.
But I've got a lot of hair here.
right. So you gotta grow. You gotta do the Trump.
Right. And then flop it over the top.
And then think about
and
it.
then
Get out
use
the
some
wind.
Gorilla Glue to hold her down.
No. Think of how sharp that would be on the boat this summer.
Just flapping
in the breeze.
cruising down the lake. Just you could get the aerodynamics of it just right, so it just kind of waves as you go. Why do you always go 22 miles an hour in your boat?
Check out
That's optimum speed for the waft, man.
Michael True says Gorilla Glue, and a quick shave downstairs, and you got hair again.
There you go, buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it grows down there untamed.
Yeah.
Something
See?
fierce. Yeah.
So I didn't know that Gorilla Glue had a spray. Did you? I've used Gorilla Glue. I've used their tape. I didn't know they had a spray.
I did see their spray. It's similar like a 3M.
So it's just like an
spray
adhesive.
Yeah. So this woman sprayed it in her hair.
Yeah.
And, originally she shared, this is a Fox News article.
Oh, God.
Her name's Tessica Brown, so it's either a misprint.
No, it's not a misprint.
Well, it's a misprint by A, Fox News, or B, her parents when they wrote out her birth certificate. Because there's no such thing as Tessica. It's Jessica. So they obviously confused a T with a J there, and just
Shooting for a Tyrese.
The dad was like close. Oh, the dad. Oh. Yeah.
What? So Tessica Brown, the Louisiana woman who styled her hair with Gorilla Glue and later sought medical treatment for her hardened head of hair,
Yes.
may soon file a lawsuit against the makers of the product, according to a new report.
Can you imagine? This is the world we live in.
Oh, yeah. So she originally shared her story last week in a TikTok video viewed nearly 21 million times as of Tuesday morning. In it, she admitted to using Gorilla Glue spray adhesive on her head after running out of her preferred brand of hairspray. So now she's suing Gorilla Glue.
I heard she spent, I read somewhere, she spent 22 hours in the ER while they tried to get that glue out of her hair.
Good. Yeah. Why didn't they just shave her head off?
I mean, it was.
Why didn't they just start at the neck?
Start right above it,
right off. She wasn't using it, obviously.
It was like adhered to her scalp. Did you see the picture of her? She's a black chick. She's got that like matted down hair, and so it was like it was attached to her scalp.
Oh, this isn't her. This is an advertisement. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm no good with the technology.
So that's why. So they tried to use like an acetone to get it off, and it just ended up burning her scalp.
So Gorilla Glue sent out a tweet because that's how we communicate now.
Yeah, because that's news.
We are very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Miss Brown, no, she doesn't, Tessica, experienced using our spray adhesive on her hair. We're glad to see in a recent video that Tessica has received medical treatment from her local medical facility and wish her the best. And then they put, I guess that other tweet must have been a fake. The one that said, we never thought we'd have to say this, but don't use our products in your fucking hair.
Oh, yeah, I think that was a fake.
That must have been fake. Yeah. But, I mean, that's why I'm not, and I could never be in public relations, because that is probably the exact wording I would have used.
Yeah. What are we supposed to put? Think how big that bottle's going to be once they get done with all the warnings.
Right.
Do not spray in your eyes. Do not drink. Do not lick.
Where does this woman get off thinking she should sue Gorilla Glue and
you know what the sad part is she'll get some money out of it.
Who's really responsible? I mean, let's look at the core of this.
Yeah.
Who's really responsible here? I
think Tessica's parents.
I think it all started with them when they gave her that dumb fucking
name. She was destined. She was doomed from the start. She was not.
It was all downhill from there.
Can you imagine that, though?
Look up the name Tessica. Just Google Tessica. See how many results you get.
Tessica.
What's that?
What's that noise?
We got Tessica Brown. The undeniable hold of Gorilla Glue Girl. It's got 2.2 million results.
What is that? You hear it buzzing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the dishwasher starting. I mean, it's the.
Can't really stop that.
It's the P40T buffer warming up.
Shut up. So you didn't get any sort of massive results. Let's.
I
No, because there's one person in this world named Tessica, and she just put Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Let's search the book for Tessicas.
It's pretty much the only one that comes up.
Is it spelled Jessica, but with a T?
Yeah.
Tessica.
I'm telling you, they made a
She has a
mistake.
GoFundMe page.
Oh, yeah, and
How much
people
is
are
it raised?
donating to her.
She finally ran her hands through her glue-free hair 15 hours ago.
15
How long ago?
15 hours ago.
Holy smokes.
Where's how much money has she raised in her?
Retarded amount.
Oh crap!
Anything more than $2-3 is too much. We had a GoFundMe page for a while.
Yeah, that's about what we
Right.
raised. 200 or 300.
Much less than that.
Jessica Brown. What's it called? GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's probably a link to her Stitch account.
Let's see. Yeah. She's got over 20 grand.
20.
That's ridiculous.
That's
for
nuts.
what? What is she incurring cost for?
People wouldn't give us money.
But what is she truly incurring cost for?
13 grand.
Oh, her medical
for
bills.
Her surgery.
Yeah. She's got
surgery?
some plastic
The
surgeon that's going to do it for free.
What's it cost to lop the head right off?
Right. Just start right
I
at the
mean,
neck.
that's what you call natural selection.
So this is a she's 40 years old, okay? She knows better.
Where do you get off? Exactly. That's what I mean. Where do you, like, I would be embarrassed that I did such a stupid
The
thing.
last thing I'd do is run to TikTok and let the world know I'm a
I
goddamn
think
moron.
she just has truly, like, no self-awareness.
Yeah, what do you think she just got on there? She's like, hey guys, you thought you were stupid? Look how stupid I am. You can't get much dumber than me.
I mean, the president does that from the Oval Office daily.
No, he just pretty much stares into the abyss like, Joe, are you coming?
Huh? We did it, Joe.
We did it. We really did it.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, they like had her sedated and they were dumping acetone on her. She's gonna sue the hospital now too, obviously, for burning her scalp.
She don't have any turpentine at home? I feel like
You know.
turpentine. You know it works great to take stuff out of things.
WD-40.
Baby oil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, paint on your hands.
Yeah, yeah. What else baby oil works good for?
Polishing the old donkey.
Donkey.
I got a donkey out back. I will wash him up with baby oil. What were you talking about?
Nothing. So this is the thing, though. This is the Gorilla Glue Challenge, apparently, because you think Tessica couldn't get any stupider. Apparently, this other guy, I've got his name here somewhere.
We've made a challenge out of this now.
Of course.
So let's
How do you not-
review
how do you not make a
the
challenge.
most recent challenges.
Right.
The children have gotten tired of snorting condoms, eating Tide Pods, pissing their pants.
Right.
What else is the dumb crap they
You hit Tide Pods, right?
Tide Pods, yeah, we get Tide
What was
Pods.
the other one there? It was something. They were snorting something else. Was it condoms? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Condoms, yeah.
I thought there was something else.
Did they finally get into cocaine, do something productive with their
I
lives?
doubt it. That's way too hard of a drug for these people.
That's true.
These children.
I don't think, like, millennials, not so much millennials, but the younger generation.
I feel like younger kids, these like kids in their 20s and late teens, teens, are just tired all the time.
Yeah.
Like, where are you
What's wrong
tired
with them?
from? You fucking do nothing.
I don't remember being that tired
Like
as a
these
kid.
kids are in high school and like, oh, I'm so beat. You go to school 2 fucking days a week.
Man, are these the kind of people that would be on the Twitch?
Nah, who cares about them?
It's mature audience.
Ah, good. It's true. I don't ever remember being that tired as a
I
kid.
don't either.
I guess you're growing and stuff and constantly touching your donkey.
We weren't hungover though.
True. I feel like that's the one thing I do feel like is that you don't get
Cinnamon, they were snorting cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
something
that's
like that.
right.
Yeah,
Yes.
Trying to eat it,
Yes.
snort it. Weren't people dying from that?
Yeah, you can die from cinnamon.
That's crazy.
You can OD on cinnamon.
No, you can't
Yeah.
OD. It just like chokes you.
Oh, if you snort it too heavily.
That is awesome.
Interesting.
Huh? Imagine
Interesting.
that. Somebody throws out a bag of Coke, you toss down your cinnamon. I'm a real man.
Cut it up. We could have made some money.
Yeah.
Lace that cinnamon with a little Coke.
Sell
Get them hooked
cinnamon.
on our specific brand
Hey,
of
man,
cinnamon.
you want some cinnamon? Yeah, see? Yeah. All right, we're done. We gotta
Wrap this up. We gotta bring out the notepads.
I'm looking for this guy's name. But he didn't believe that her story was true. So what he did was took a bottle of Gorilla Glue, not the spray, put it around the rim of a solo cup and stuck it to his face.
Wait. So we have an offshoot.
Yeah.
We have a copycat crime, if you will, gone wrong, or a copycat incident.
A Louisiana man found himself in the emergency room after trying to start he was trying to start the challenge.
Did you send that to the box? No.
I just Googled it. Just Google it. Here.
Moron sticks cup to face.
It's a Revolt TV article. Yeah.
Let's see.
So he's the one trying to start the challenge.
He's a serial prankster.
Yeah. He's a serial moron. Is what he is. He set out to prove that the glue wasn't strong enough to make it seem like, Brown went through all the trouble. Tessica, if you will. Tessica.
I think they call it Tessie.
He said, I thought she was playing around. I didn't think it was serious.
Sounds like a horse.
So it ended him in the emergency room. But you see the pictures of him, right?
I'm going to name my next donkey Tessie.
Tessie?
Yeah.
Tessie the donkey?
Tessie. Ah!
Can be
That's a
found
horse.
in most
It's
Irish lakes.
Tessica. Hi, I'm Tessica.
So Len Martin from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton.
Yeah, so he gorilla glued a solo cup to his face.
Look at the picture of it.
What the fuck is a serial prankster?
A moron. There's a video, too.
That sounds like an asshole.
We'll get
Person
that
without
out.
a real job.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Hey, that could be us someday.
I hope so. I hate those serial pranksters, though. You always see them on TikToks. They're always playing those dumb pranks.
Yeah, which most of them are fake. Let's
Mainly
face it.
because I hate pranks. I'm not a big prank guy.
Really?
No.
Why? What's going
It annoys me. What happened? Oh, it's me. Sorry.
on?
I'm watching.
Yeah, because he's got the video there.
I'm watching Lenny
Don't he look like a moron?
a little bit. Yeah.
He's like, yo, I don't believe this is true, So he's like, glues it around the edge. He sticks it over his nose. It looks like he sticks it over his nose and his
Hopefully it
top
happens
lip.
now.
Smarties, crush them.
Huh?
Comment from one of our Smarties, crush Smarties and storing them. But that's been going on for
That was back when we were in it. Remember,
We used to
you
do
ever
it.
snort salt?
no.
Oh, it burns like a motherfucker.
See, why didn't you just snort coke like I did?
I didn't realize you were such a cokehead. Yeah, but I mean,
I'm kidding. No, I don't recall
Smarties, crush
smoking.
the cinnamon challenge. Yeah, that's right. I forgot
Yeah,
about
the cinnamon challenge. Remember the saltine challenge?
That was back. Yeah, that was
a
what's the
while
other one?
ago,
Can't
but-
drink a gallon of milk or something like that.
That I could buy. Yeah, I think it was a gallon of milk in an hour or something.
Yeah, is it an hour? Yeah. See, this
Was
is
that what it
nice.
was?
We got like a.
Actually die from that.
Yeah, this is nice. We got like
We got
back
the
and
third.
forth.
Yeah, it's like when we can't read words and shit, we can just send them to them.
What does this mean?
What does that word say?
Can you help us? He's gonna have to whisper in our ears.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to get.
Oh, that just sounded really. What did you just do?
Huh?
I don't know. It just sounded. All of a sudden, it sounded nice and clear.
Let me try this.
Don't touch anything.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
crap.
jeez.
I gotta stop spinning knobs. All right.
So, yeah. So this is the thing now. So what do you think's next? The Gorilla Glue Challenge.
Do you think is it?
Think
a
it's
thing?
gonna catch
No,
on?
I don't think so.
Oh, I think it will. Kids are pretty.
that's true. The
stupid.
Tide Pod sent a bunch of kids to the hospital. That's kept rolling.
So, I mean, what point do you see these kids going to the hospital for eating Tide Pods, and you're like, I'm different than them.
True. I won't go to the hospital.
Yeah.
It's good for me.
There's some moron out there who's like, I wouldn't glue a solo cup to my face. I wouldn't be able to eat my Tide Pods and snort my cinnamon.
They'll make a Tide
would
Pod
be in the
sized
way,
hole
yeah.
in the front of the cup.
He did some damage though. Like I guess he destroyed his top lip. He's gonna have to have surgery to have it fixed. And
Yeah, who's gonna pay for that?
so if you're a doctor and this idiot comes in with a solo cup glued to his face, what do you do?
You just have a look and say,
laugh.
if I have time, I'll get to you at the end of the day.
You go have a seat.
What do you do at that
Have you
point?
tried sticking your head in water? What do you mean? Just hold it there. Like, what if I can't breathe?
Exactly.
That's kind of the point.
Exactly.
You'll be fine.
Just tell them that's the new challenge the kids are doing. It's called the bucket challenge.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the ice bucket challenge? This one's
Yeah,
a water.
this is just a bucket. Stick your head in a bucket of water
You're raising money for cancer. Just do it.
and stay there till you pass out.
Right.
Make sure the bucket of water's low. That way, when you pass out, you stay in it. We don't condone it.
All right, moving on. The stupidity of people, continues to amaze. What do you think about,
Stupidity police.
talking about police and political correctness, police and stupidity? What do you think about this whole Morgan Whalen incident? We're getting
Think about
touchy
it.
here because we're talking racial context and racial slurs.
You realize what this country's going through right now thanks to Donald Trump? Okay. The racial injustices in this nation
A rampant pandemic.
running rampant. I don't think it was a big deal, to be honest with you. I think it was
I don't know either. I
I
mean-
think he got home one night after a few too many. He was with friends. He wasn't yelling at the neighbors or anything, right?
No, he was
just
yelling
at
at his friends, and I don't know if the friend was
was it
African American descent, or if he,
descent.
you know, I don't know why he yelled that. But no, I don't.
But who cares?
It's words.
Do you think it was really a big deal? You think a majority of the people give a shit?
No,
I don't either. I think record labels.
His record sales have gone up.
Yeah, they've gone through the roof. He was. They didn't let him go or anything, right? They've just suspended. He had just had an album come out too, I think.
His recording label dropped him.
I thought they just suspended him indefinitely.
Yeah. Morgan Wallen's record sales have skyrocketed despite an all-out media blitz aimed at deplatforming the country music singer over an incident wherein Waylon allegedly said the N-word. No, he did say it.
Yeah, it was allegedly.
After a drunken night out. I mean, he's a young guy. He's partying.
He took responsibility for it.
You know what pisses me off about the whole thing?
Cancel culture.
The cancel culture, for one. For two, why was his fucking neighbor recording him when he got home?
Must have been some bad blood there.
Right. I mean, I guess you sit there, you record him because it's more than well, and he's coming home drunk. He's got to
get the video.
He's getting that's what it is. The money.
It's
TMZ paying the money.
But why cancel it? Let us decide. If I don't want to listen to
it, this is what you have. This is who he, what he did, who he said.
I mean,
but
you got rappers running around there saying that same exact word all the time.
That's what I don't understand.
I don't either.
It's a word,
It's just your white privilege.
It's a disrespectful word.
Oozing white privilege right now.
all orifices. But it's a disrespectful word,
right?
Because of its attachment to slavery and that history.
But you don't hear why
do black people use it to describe other black people?
You don't hear other. Like Indians, they call each other. What's it like? Redskin? Is that derogatory?
I don't think it's that derogatory. No, I think it's well. I don't
like
know.
Indian people.
Why is redskin derogatory? why is it? Is it? I didn't think it was that. I thought it was kind of one of those 50-50s. It could be like the Chiefs. Right. That's not derogatory, but they're trying, the cancel culture. Not any actual Native Americans.
Isn't Patrick Mahomes Native American? He's not?
No. I don't know, maybe. I guess we should check.
What about like Indians not feathered? Calling each other Punjabs or something?
I think
is that a real thing?
Dot not feathered might be a little.
Think so? Why? That's descriptive.
You are right.
Right? Because you get two sets of Indian folk.
What does that mean, though, Punjab? Is that a bad thing?
I don't know.
We should probably forget before we go saying it. Oh, so Redskin
is holding the mute button the whole time anyway.
Redskin is a slang term for a Native American in the United States. Okay, so it was a slang term.
It was.
So disparaging, insulting, taboo.
Right.
Usually offensive. Okay. But I thought that Washington Redskins.
Referring to somebody by the color of their skin is
considered derogatory.
You think so, though?
What if it's just descriptive?
What if it's like okay, so let's say your kid's at school and he's got a friend and he comes home and says, hey, my friend Jaquan. And you're like, oh, which one's Jaquan? He's like, he's the black one. Would that be insulting?
I don't think so.
I don't see it, but that's a kid. There's no hate, but it's a descriptive property.
Context, though.
Yeah. You say, that black guy over there robbed me.
Right. If he was like, somebody stole pencils out of my desk. then that's
Jaquan?
I mean, but what do you mean? But the assumption is the racist part. I don't think the descriptive part is racist.
And it sounded like he had a few too many drinks. Was he in the wrong? Yeah, obviously.
Oh, absolutely, he was.
I almost said probably. Was he in the wrong? Yeah, probably. Obviously, I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be running around yelling that.
But I didn't hear a ton of. Maybe it's just because I'm completely isolated, don't watch the news. But I didn't hear a ton of people coming out against him. Per se.
No,
it wasn't all over the news or anything.
I think it was just we're so sensitive as a culture now. It just got all blown out of proportion. I mean, what's the big deal if the guy apologized, said, slip of the tongue, came out.
Right.
I apologize. Let's move on. If you don't want to buy his record because he did it, don't buy his record because he did it.
I think that's the problem. I
This
have with
this
it.
mob of people that feel the need to cancel everything is crazy.
But I don't think it's a big mob. It's the same old majority.
It's the minority.
The minority
acting
seems
as-
like
as
the
though
majority. Yeah, and it's I don't think that's the case at all.
I'll tell you what, the Morgan Wallen, he makes some good music.
Yeah, it's hit or miss.
Some of it's a little.
He's got some catchy tunes.
The bro country. type
Yeah,
of deal.
yeah. But he's got some good stuff.
Not bad, not bad.
But it's no
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. I mean,
Some of Luke Combs
is-
stuff is
It's a
kinda
little
like,
but for the most part,
like when
he's
he
just
gets
got such a
singing
nice
about
voice.
love and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's
but
kind
that's
of
music now, man. You know.
It is. Why can't you?
It ain't no went down yonder on Chattahoochee.
No, that's a talented
No,
country
that's a
singer
talented
right there.
band right
Well,
there.
he seems like he could be a raging racist. Though.
Well, he comes from that time, right?
He's hit it well, but no, that man, that is country music.
He's hit it well. Go down in his basement, and you're like,
I need to leave.
what's that big white?
Is that a bed sheet?
What's that big cross in your backyard for? Man.
But
Yeah, I hate the whole cancel culture thing. I don't
no, I understand. Let,
If you don't like
people
something,
decide.
yeah.
And just this whole mob mentality, just it angers me a little bit.
But that's where we're at now with everything. I mean,
Oh, it is. I mean, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna
cancel
go through
everything,
it.
close everything.
Yep.
Can't do this, can't do that.
Yep.
Oh, because of COVID, you can't
You
do
gotta wear a
this,
whole
can't
box
do
of
that.
mask on your face.
You gotta wear 3-4 masks. Now, what is it? I swear these people just sit around in the room and like, hey,
What's the next
listen,
dumbest thing?
I'm gonna send out I'm gonna send this out to all the news organizations that 2 masks are recommended. How many people do you think will go for it?
Right.
Yeah, they probably got a pool of money in the middle. I don't know, man. Some might. Uh-oh. What is going on?
Hang on. Stand by. I pulled the Sean.
See? But anyway,
Anyway, moving
stop
on.
being such a whiny little bitch about everything.
Yeah,
and
live your life.
move on.
Worry about yourself.
Yeah.
And you know, you'll
Crush
be
up
happy.
your snorties.
You know who I worry
Snort up
about
your crushies.
on a daily basis?
What?
My wife, my kids,
Right.
about it.
Yeah. Not yourself? You don't worry about yourself?
No, myself,
you should.
myself, my
You should.
wife, my kids,
You really should. Your family.
my family.
People close to you.
Yeah, and parents, in-laws, all that
Right,
sort
that's
of
what I
thing.
mean. Your people close to you. Outside of that, I really don't care what Morgan.
Hey,
Is it
speaking of
Morgan
parents,
Wallen or
I just
Morgan Whalen?
noticed.
Aw.
My
did you
kids,
call it-
my kids' pictures showcased.
Is it Morgan Wallen or Morgan Whalen?
Waylon.
Is it
Like
Whalen?
Waylon Jennings.
But it's Wallen.
His parents named him after Waylon Jennings.
That's Whalen.
They changed his last name.
Really?
No, I don't know.
He's got quite the mullet.
He does have a strong mullet.
I mean, you look at
does
this
have a
picture
strong
alone from
mullet.
this article, and he just looks like a doofus.
What's your thoughts on the mullet?
He's like, the mullet?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to pull one off, but
I
I think he pulls it off.
Why don't I grow one?
Yeah,
And then flop it flop the mullet from down here to the top,
yes.
and then bobby pin it.
Yeah. no, Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla glue.
Come on.
I could wear one of those headbands here to hold the mullet down around my neck.
Pull it up. Nice little, what do they call that there? Man bun?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I tie that out, and that would just chop. I walk into a meeting. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost an ear. Oh, back.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, I kind of, I'm gonna try to grow more.
You think you can pull it off?
No, the hair. I get really curly hair when it grows out.
Oh, that's what you need though for a sharp-looking mullet. Just the waves.
Straighten that bad boy.
Think about
the
it. Yeah,
wave.
you could have a hat on, and people would think, "Man, that guy must have a nice full head of hair." Oh,
I'll tell you.
where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it?
I'll tell you. I fight enough women off as it is.
Yeah, I would imagine.
You know,
man of your
to
stature.
do something like
Right,
that
right,
and to
right.
deal with,
These
the
dreams of
girls
yours.
throwing themselves,
These
literally
dreams
throwing
of yours, are
themselves at me.
they every night, or is it just hit or miss?
I don't follow.
Oh god!
All right.
Adonis over there.
All right. Well, let's move on. We've talked about that. We've talked about that. We've talked about.
Let's get into the babies.
Have you ever heard? Now, I'm going to throw a term at you here, producer Matt.
What do you
If I
mean?
can pronounce it. Autonepophilia.
What? Oh yeah. Autonepophilia.
Autonepophilia. Listen to you.
Yeah, see? It just rolls off. I'm big into it.
Do you know what?
When people love their cars more than
No, it's
Well, that's a good guess. So,
I know what it is.
So autonepophilia. So to producer Matt guessed, people love their cars. It's adults pretending to be babies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that really how you say it? Did I get it right?
I
I'm a dad.
Auto-
I'm a
no.
goddamn genius.
autonepophilia.
Autonenophilia.
Autonepiophili.
Man, look at these people.
Yeah.
So for like infantilism.
I thought because I saw this on a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, man, what kind of porn do you watch?
Some kinky,
Some really kinky stuff.
You get to the end of the internet, there's some weird stuff on there.
It gets pretty dark.
From a bottle, sleeping in.
Oh yeah, these people are hardcore.
I thought this was. I saw it on. I think it was a CSI show once where they had a guy that was
big
a-
fat guy.
Yeah, he was a big fat baby.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
yeah, and I thought it was like made up, but it turns out this is a real thing.
Psychosexual infantilism.
Yeah.
That's
So grown
that
adults
is-
pretending to be babies, and some of them take it like to the next level with the sexual things, which to me is borderline pedophilia.
Yeah, that's
Like if they're doing that,
And that's getting your
they
rocks
need to
off.
be on some sort of FBI watch list for kiddie porn
they
because
need to be somewhere.
they're going to take it to the next level. Is what they're going to end
So
up
it's
doing.
a sexual fetish that involves role playing a regression to an infant-like state. Behaviors may include drinking from a bottle, wearing a diaper. Individuals may engage in gentle and nurturing experiences, or be attracted to
Yeah, see, this is where we get down.
punishing, humiliating experiences. Diaper fetishism.
Yeah,
involves
the diaper's a big
loving. Diaper lovers wearing diapers for sexual or erotic reasons. I could see that.
I can see.
Probably nice and soft.
Well, I can see wearing a diaper.
wearing a diaper.
If it's good enough for the astronauts, it's good
That's
enough.
right. It's good enough for me.
I can see, there's a level of convenience there that would be nice. But there's no.
You gotta take this. If you ever have a wet bathing suit on,
Yeah.
when it's kind of cold out.
Well, yeah, but the
I feel like that's what a diaper. Just you had that gross
it
feeling.
absorbs. Those adult diapers, they'll absorb. I mean, the only problem is the turds. I don't think, I don't think you want to go number 2 in there. But there's a certain, allure, if you will, to
I feel like you don't think you'd turn in it?
Oh, I'd give it a shot, yeah.
I feel like if I'm wearing it, I'm wearing it.
Push comes to shove.
Yeah.
Why not? I got the
just-
diaper on. But I'd be concerned about a blowout and walking in the meeting.
So you'd be concerned about the blowout, not
Yeah.
the smell?
Well, the diaper absorbs that, no?
No. Well, I have kids, right?
Yeah, but I think adult diapers have, sensual absorption.
Does it smell like Febreze in here? Oh yeah, sorry, I made a number 2 in my diaper. I tried to cover it.
I mean, how do you push it out when you're sitting down?
How do you?
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
wondering.
true too. You've
So-
got kind of a natural.
Right.
It
That's
has
what.
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
But
you just gotta goes in the crack.
it goes everywhere.
How do you poop standing up?
Oh, I can poop standing up. Really? Oh God, yeah.
With a diaper or without?
Well, I've never tried pooping. I mean, in my adult life, I've never tried pooping in a diaper. But you poop in the woods, you stand up.
You just take it.
Like,
Yeah, like-
bend over, though.
Well, you could do that.
You're in the middle of work. And you
So how much power exactly is coming out of your ass? Like, are you shooting turds?
In most cases, yeah.
So you can stand up and you can just like launch them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Phew, that's impressive.
Things get violent.
I feel like I've been with you when you've shit in the woods, and I that's true. It was pretty quick, and you.
Yeah.
So do you even stop? You just like pull your pants down and keep walking, and it just shoots out behind you.
Yeah.
I feel better. How about you?
I see what you're saying, but I think if I don't think you'd just go in it just because. I think it'd be reserved for emergency situations.
Right. So you pee in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Just because.
don't want it already.
Just because what? Just because you were cold? 65?
Huh?
What?
What's that?
No,
What?
I hit my data warning already.
Oh. So you anyway.
So let's get back to
When
this.
wearing diapers, what are they called? Infantilist? Infantilist?
No, so you're down. So there's
They may
two.
urinate and defecate in them. Wow.
So according to some estimates, as many as 1 out of every 1,000 people like to feel like a baby.
Wow.
In the British documentary 15 Stone Babies says there are somewhere between 200 and 500,000 adult babies in the UK alone. How do they find, so is this
How do you find these people?
is this like what you do on a Friday night, or are they just constantly babies and live with their parents?
So here, I just found this. Confusing infantilism with pedophilia is a common misunderstanding. Sure.
I can
It's
see
a
why.
common misunderstanding, okay?
I don't think there's a misunderstanding about that.
Infantilism involves role-playing exclusively with other adults, so it's okay. It's only acting like a child. So, I mean, there's still a mental part there that...
The mental deficiencies or issues that one has to possess in order to fully embrace auto pedophilia, auto whatever, have to be complex. It'd take hours on a couch to sort through that.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think you can.
That's a
I think
moneymaker if you're a therapist right
burned
there.
into you. Yeah.
Oh, man.
In general, people with here we go. Auto-nepo don't seek professional help because they can find ways to work their condition into their regular lives. The problem arises when it starts to get in the way of their day-to-day. Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would think so.
It can be very difficult to find a significant other. Yeah, I would. I mean, you get home. Let's say you go on a picture this.
Yeah.
Friday night rolls around. You were playing on the tender there.
Yeah.
And you swiped the right way.
Right.
And you get yourself set up with a nice date, and you're like, all right. You know, you put the diapers away. And you're like, I got it. You know, this is a nice girl. She's pretty. Or a guy, whatever. I'm gonna go out. And you're gonna. You know. So you're out to dinner with this girl.
Do you go out to dinner on Tinder?
I think there's levels. Like there's levels of the Tinder.
I thought Tinder was like, hey, want to bang?
No,
Yeah, sure.
I think it's you know both. I think you're clear about your expectations, but I think you can
I
find
feel like that's Match.com. I feel like Tinder's like, hey, I got
Christian
10 minutes.
singles.
Let's hit it.
I think there's mostly that. But all right, so you meet someone on Christiansonly.com, and so you're going out with her.
Okay.
And
I like where this is going.
So you strike it off at dinner, right? Well, I guess maybe Match.com, because Christians only, you're not going back to the house.
Yeah.
So she says, all right, let's go back to the house. And you go back to the house and things start getting hot and heavy, if you will, okay?
Yeah.
You know, hard necking, snuggling something for you.
So do you have the diaper on at this point, or do you not
that's
wear the
the
diaper
thing.
out?
So you get aroused, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know the only way to cure or take care of those needs, satisfy is to get out the baby toys,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
You fight the urge long enough, but then finally you pull out the rattle or something, and you start just naturally. So that, my friend, is a long-winded way of me understanding why it could be difficult for these people to have relationships.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So anyway, back to my question: do you wear the diaper out or not? So you know how it goes, right? So you're making out, and you
I don't
stick
know
your
why it
hand out, and snap the old bra off.
She reaches down.
Okay.
What if you're the girl's the baby,
Yeah.
and you things like you said, again,
What'd you do in that situation?
kind of reach down for the fesses area, if you will.
And you got a hot turn.
You feel something,
A handful of shit.
do you assume, let's say you're on the outside doing some heavy petting,
Cellulite?
will you feel a rod, if you will, in the diaper? Jesus. What do you assume that is?
This went downhill fast. So this is a real thing, though. This is people roaming the earth that think they're babies and act like children. Drink out of bottles.
So I honestly did not know that existed.
And you have like a big crib. So the first public event for adult babies was Baby Week, occurring in none other than San Francisco, of course. In the early 90s. Wow. Subsequently, the internet became a major forum. Isn't there... What's those other people? I look to read over there because I feel like you might know. That dress like... What are they called? They dress like animals or something. Furries, yeah. That's a thing, right? Furries?
What is it?
Yeah. Is it furries?
Yeah, they call themselves furries.
And they dress like animals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about something similar to that not that long ago.
It describes a diverse community of fans, artists, writers, and gamers and figures.
Remember the dog people?
Yeah,
The people.
they thought they were dogs.
Yeah, they dressed
Lived
up
their
like
life as a
dogs.
dog.
Right? They legitimately thought they were dogs.
Are furries a bad thing? There's nothing inherently wrong with being a furry.
So there's something new.
So
with
they call
furries.
it art. Liking anthropomorphic art. Look that one up.
An enthusiast for animal characters.
Anthropomorphic art, or the fursuit hobby.
In broad terms, furries are people who have a strong identification with non-human
Yeah, see? Anthropomorphic.
We got to get smarter.
Yeah.
Isn't there a thing I can put this here and have it say it?
It's anthropomorphic.
How
Anthropomorphic.
do you do that?
I don't know. There's a
Make
way to
it
do
say
it. I
it,
can't
yeah.
remember either.
You did it with recalcitrant once. Remember that?
Yes.
Recalcitrant. I still don't know what it means.
That's okay. There's no need to. Let's see. Copy. There's a way. We'll find it. Anyway, don't leave too much dead space.
No, dead air is
Get
no good.
confused.
All right, you want to move on?
I'll just blame it on the producer. You must have muted us.
Who did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who did? Probably me. All right.
Dictionary. Right.
Anthropomorphic. You got it.
Ah.
Nice. Anthropomorphic. All right. You want to move on, or you want to talk about people that like being dogs? Or what were we talking about? Furries?
People that like
Fur
being babies.
What
So
are
you
those
think,
things?
you
Furbies?
think there's money to be made there? Like you could be like, if you're a woodworker, you
In
make
Furbies?
adult-sized cribs. No, the babies.
Oh, the baby.
What
Oh,
are they called?
God, yeah.
What are those people called?
Well, I mean, they got to get their cribs and stuff from somewhere.
Right.
They
They might as well get it from you, right?
Why not?
Let's see.
So are you suggesting we open an adult-sized baby wood shop?
I might be.
Wooden rattles and
Do you
stuff?
think it's a good idea?
No. No,
Really?
I don't think condoning that sort of behavior is a good idea at all.
Are we condoning it, or are we just making money from it?
I mean, by the virtue of
Not
you
necessarily.
know, enabling them to live their life in such a way,
Yeah.
Sure, we could write it off in the name of profits. I'd be fine
something like
if
that.
we make a lot of money doing
You just
it.
go to IKEA. Excuse me, where are the adult cribs?
Money can cure a lot of things, regardless of what they
say
try
money
to tell
can't
you.
buy happiness, but
Well, only people with money that are messed up in the head say
right.
that.
You don't ever see somebody rich sad.
No. It helps.
Right.
It sure helps.
Get you over a lot of things quick.
All right. Let me throw this headline at you. I want your instant reaction.
All right.
Thinking of leaving the U.S., what this 64-year-old wishes she knew before retiring in Mexico on $1,000 a month.
Wow. That was a mistake.
You ever
You
heard
did any
of
research at all?
Drug cartels?
Yeah. Maybe. Those people?
So this is kind of a list type of deal. So this is a 64-year-old, 2006. After years of, this is a Make It article, CNBC article.
God, she looks like a hippie.
Oh, well, she retired to Mexico.
Right. Maybe she likes drugs.
I mean, long story short, she's now a drug mule.
Really?
No. So, in 2006, after years of living paycheck to paycheck in Santa Cruz, California, well, yeah, you got to make like $500,000 a year
To not live
make
in a
it there.
tent.
I was 50, and a prior vacation in the beautiful coastal town of Mazatlan had convinced me that an easier, happier, and affordable lifestyle was popular. Right now, it seems like many people are fantasizing or seriously thinking about moving out of the U.S., but are unsure of where to start. This must be before.
I feel like that's not true. Yeah, before.
No, Joe,
everything
this
was
is February
fixed.
3rd. So Joseph was our fearless leader.
Really?
Yeah.
And she still wants to leave.
She does, yeah. Right now, visit more than once in different seasons.
I'm looking it up right now.
That's pretty obvious.
It looks like it's right on the coast.
Once you've decided on a place, make an exploratory trip and stay as long as you're able to.
Okay.
I took a 1 month leave of absence from my job. How the hell?
How do you take a 1 month
leave of absence from your job?
absence?
I come back after a week, and that following week is pure hell.
Yeah.
Because of all the catching
I'm going
up.
to take off for a month. What they didn't tell you, she retired from McDonald's.
Yeah. Rented a furnished apartment in Mazatlan to see what it was like to live in a neighborhood instead of a hotel in the tourist zone.
I'm trying to see what it looks like.
Why different seasons? Because not that beautiful beach town may become unbelievably hot. In Mexico, yeah.
You think?
You think?
Not to mention it's a hotbed for drug cartels.
Right. Look into different types of neighborhoods and housings. If you're moving to Mexico, I wouldn't look into too many different types of neighborhoods. and housings.
You're not going to live that long.
You're not going to come back.
It's oh, look at this, the 360 something here.
Investigate available medical services and healthcare options. Again, she's regretting that she realized there is no healthcare system in Mexico.
It's free.
Although there are some rare exceptions, Medicare doesn't cover health insurance outside of the U.S.
Really? No shit. You think? think how mad she was when she found that out.
Right. What do you mean? Go shopping. Although you might not find everything you want, Mexico is a large, civilized country with big box retailers and its own chains, boutiques, and drug lords. Study the expat community you were in. What the hell is the expat community?
The what?
Expat.
Yeah, what you expect it to be.
She mispronounced it.
An expat is a citizen from the United States that moved to a different country.
See, that's why I keep that.
Expatriate? Is it short for expatriate? Fucking producer Matt.
How'd you know that?
Huh?
How'd you know that? You from another country
I
originally?
looked in and moved into Costa Rica once.
Yeah. Gonna be an expat. What do you do for a living?
Go.
I'm an expat.
How many live there full and part time? I'm thinking of moving to Costa Rica once.
You know. The weather doesn't
They're more accepting of autopodophilia.
Someplace the weather doesn't suck. I mean, you could go like North Carolina or something. You don't gonna go to Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. They got
There's a nice.
If I'm moving, I'm just going.
I'm just gone. There's a nice like beach area here.
Have a phone plan. Do they have cell phone towers in Mexico?
I can't imagine they do. No.
Decide what kind of visa you
So
need.
gross, Mexico.
I'd take MasterCard.
Yeah. That's not a visa though.
Figure that's true.
That's
yeah.
Visa. Visa's Visa. That's easy. There's only one Visa.
Visa's got to be a massive corporation.
Visa?
Yeah.
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one company you never hear of though. Like the CEO of Visa. Who is
Visa.
that?
What is Visa?
Yeah. What is Visa?
Who is
Maybe
the
it doesn't
CEO
even
of Visa?
exist. I'm looking it up right now.
Maybe it's just a fraud.
See?
And how does it all work?
I don't know. Jeez. Wait, you don't have the answers to these questions?
What?
Who's the CEO of Visa?
Oh, Jesus.
And does Visa take the money?
We need a
Alfred
whole
Kelly.
team. We need a whole team.
Alfred F. Kelly Jr.
Look at him. He looks like a walking dildo, doesn't he?
I don't see.
Too hard on the CEO of Vita.
I bet he makes a few bucks out that guy.
How much does he make right here? He makes $24,265,707. How do you live on something like that?
$24 million a month? That'd be tight.
A year, apparently.
As you
In
can tell
total
by our,
compensation. Oh, you must have a bunch of stock options and stuff.
Yeah.
as you can tell by our lavish lifestyle.
His salary.
Yeah.
His bonus is probably.
Can you imagine? Right here. No, his bonus was a measly 4.3 million. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right? Poor guy.
There.
So he in total of this 1.4 million was received as only. Poor guy. He has to live on 1.4 million. 2.27 was received as a bonus. 4.27. God, I'm a moron. 4.3 was received in stock options, and 14 million was awarded as stock, and 36,000 came from other types of compensation. Grease and palms.
What does Visa stand for?
It stands for very important sucky. Yeah,
It's got to be something.
I don't think so.
Verified international stay approved or virtual important stamp authorization.
Really?
No, that's Visa.
Right. Visa. Yeah, that's a visa. That's like
What's
you get a
Visa?
That's what this article was originally talking
Virtual
about.
Right.
instrument software or something.
Really?
Visa card
There's a bunch of
stand for
Visa Inc.
Visa International Service Association.
that makes sense.
Wait, what it stands for has Visa in its name.
That doesn't make any sense.
Have visas in another country?
Yeah,
Yeah, Visa MasterCard? Is Visa MasterCard one company?
but wait, a Visa. There's two different visas, right? There's the credit card company and then the
Yeah, and there's a visa, like a work visa.
right.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's two.
I think they were the same company.
Go get a credit
This guy Albert must be busy because he gets credit cards on one side, then he's letting people come into countries on the other hand. No wonder he makes so much
I
money.
don't understand why the U.S. doesn't contract with MasterCard for their immigration services. Why does Visa get it all?
Right.
But Visa
know.
stands for Visa International Service Association credit card companies.
Visa isn't
You can't do that. You can't have Visa
in
as an acronym
yeah.
and then have Visa
and then Visa in it.
as part of the acronym. You can't
can't
do
be
that.
right.
You can't do that.
They did it.
They did it. He makes $25 million a year.
All the point. And he did it.
What does Visa card stand for?
The definition of Visa. We have 57
Visa
on the
International
manual.
Service Association. You're right.
Interesting.
That is bizarre.
We have 2 new followers.
You can't do
See?
that.
Look at us go, huh?
On the what? The Twitch?
We have 1 follower, Brittany Hemund.
100 followers, I think he said.
and
3,000.
Yeah, he hasn't learned.
On Twitter.
He hasn't learned the lingo yet.
Twitter?
The tweets?
Twitch.
The bird?
Nice.
Yeah, actually,
Welcome in.
it's
Appreciate you
on Twitter,
following.
too, Apparently.
Oh, we should have done that.
It asked me if I wanted to link the account.
Oh, we should have.
Yeah, we should have. You know what we
All right,
should
next
do?
time we'll be live on the Twitter.
We should see if we can't get President Trump's Twitter handle.
It's hashtag
Hashtag.
President of the United. Oh, it's new.
No, they handed it over to Joseph, didn't they?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, the POTUS one they handed over, didn't they? Has he tweeted anything out? Just
he's
blank stare.
still
Just
trying to figure-
every time he tweets, it's just dot dot
He's still
dot
trying to-
dot dot dot. You did it, Joe. You really did it.
Asterisk sniff.
Yeah. Astro snip. What's Joe doing in there? Just sniffing heads of hair.
They gave him a bunch of wigs, keep him busy.
Poor guy.
A bunch of wigs and mannequins.
Yeah.
They rotate him in and out.
Where's he
every
been?
day.
I haven't seen him. He's never on the news.
Youngins in here.
Joe?
Yeah.
No.
The Trumpster was on the news every
No,
night.
he
That's all
is.
they covered.
He was on there talking about, his numbers that he came up with from
Yeah.
a
It's made up
masking standpoint.
Yeah. Is he wearing 2 masks? He will. He'll be out there.
You know who was is
Dr. Fudge nuts there.
him and the vice president Kamala.
Really?
Yeah, when she got the shot there, the
She had two masks
microchip,
on?
she had
Dual mask?
She dual masked it up.
Really?
Just the two though. Just the two.
What a pussy.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear the whole goddamn box on my
Yeah.
face.
Just bungee cord right to your face. Yeah. Problem solved.
Done.
Yeah, it's like I always say, you can never have too many masks.
I don't. I don't know. I'm ready
I'm ready to be
to go back to the days when if you're sick, you don't go to work. You don't go to school.
stay home.
If you're not sick, you don't have to quarantine because you might have been around somebody that was sick at
could
one
have had a
point
cough at one
in
point.
the past 75 days.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on. What else we got to talk about?
Let's
I think that's it. You want to do a whiskey review? Or what we got?
let's do.
Should we do that, or you want to?
We can.
I think we've done that before.
It's not open though, is it?
I got some new ones.
These aren't open.
Oh, then we haven't. All right, let's do it. What do we got?
No, these aren't open. Let's do
Whiskey
it.
review. See, as you can tell, the SNS Report is a true variety show. It's like the old ventriloquist.
God, you remember this one? High altitude brown sugar bourbon.
Oh, God. So we're going to do Elijah and James, E and J, vanilla. I can't read that.
Oh my God.
Brandy. Brandy.
Brandy.
With a natural vanilla flavor and caramel color. So
He's just excited.
is
Randy.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Is But brandy's not a
Oh,
whiskey.
it smells quite nice.
Yeah, but
No, brandy's brandy.
brandy's a brandy.
Or is brandy a whiskey?
Brandy.
Is brandy a whiskey?
No. Producer is brand. No,
Not a whiskey.
brandy's a brandy. All right, so we're gonna do it
Says it all.
straight here. A little sip.
Maybe that's not too bad.
Ooh, it's like
It's
it's like vanilla extract with a hint of rubbing alcohol.
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
That's a real good way to put it.
it's not bad. Try
Try it
it
with ice.
over a cube here. Just a scotch. Just a scotch here. Give it a twizzle here. All right. Have a sip here.
That does not make it any better.
No,
It's a little better.
You know, I think it makes it worse.
Oh, yeah, think so?
Well,
It doesn't have
it-
quite the rubbing alcohol taste.
To me, it accentuates it. Really pops. The
What is it called again?
Elijah and James,
E&J vanilla.
but E&J stays for Elijah James, doesn't it?
Extra smooth. That's a lie. Rare blend. I don't know what it stands for.
I think E&J stands for Elijah and James.
We've done some of their other stuff, haven't we?
Yeah,
Regardless.
I think their whiskey wasn't
there.
bad.
American Brandy.
Yeah. What do we got here?
EJBrandy.com.
Look at all those bottles.
What does the EJ stand for?
Elijah James.
I thought so.
So, I gotta look and see if this is real. However, for all of you out there wondering when to get your significant other for Valentine's Day,
Oh, Valentine's Day. So
there is a company that will put your face on a pair of underwear.
why are we shooting through the whiskey review? I feel like
I feel like we killed it. Back to the whiskey review. I can find the thing.
it's not very good.
No, it's not very good. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna give
Let me
it,
see if I can find the. I gotta find the list.
It's sweet. If you're of the female species, you,
You
may
know,
like it.
I feel like it'd be good mixed with like a root beer or something. I feel like that.
Like
would
a
be
root beer
alright.
float?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but
Up tonight, see?
yeah. See,
What's that?
where's the? I'm looking for the whiskey list. I got it.
I think
Stall.
Yeah.
Just stall. Just ramble
Like
on.
number
Alright.
2 is
And now a melody.
What's number 2
You know what's sad is Alex Trebek's gone.
cocktail.
to mix it with? Yeah, Alex Trebek is gone.
Yep.
EJ and ginger ale, Brandy Collins.
Brandy
Yeah.
Collins, yeah.
That's a thing.
I don't know. Sounds good.
Jesus.
Brandy Collins, like a Tom Collins, but with brandy.
You ever had a Tom Collins?
I think I'd rather have a Brandy Collins.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the Tom Collins.
Of course you are.
I have a Tom Collins.
You and your boyfriend sip on it.
Real funny, real funny.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm staying
I
fat.
found the whiskey list. All right, what was number 1 on our list?
Tom Collins. Yeah.
Tom Collins.
Who's that guy?
You want to slip into our diapers?
Take a dookie.
All right, guess what we had as number 1? Do you remember what our number 1 all-time rated whiskey is?
Jack Daniels.
Well, besides that.
Number 1 all-time rated whiskey was. I think it was the Jameson Caskmate, wasn't it?
You are absolutely right, my sir. Guess what number 2 is? You'll never guess it. There's no way you'll guess it. I bet you $1.
I think it was. Hang on, let me think. Because number 1 was the Jameson Caskmate. Number 2 was the. Joke's on you, buddy. I got it on the website here.
Yeah, I was just saying, you're looking it up. It was Maker's Mark.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Red Lake?
Yeah, Maker's Mark at a 915.
And we had the Woodford Reserve.
Oh.
Knob Creek was
Knob
an
Creek was up there,
8.55.
yeah. Knob Creek
Elite
was up
Bourbon
there.
was an 8.4.
Yeah. And then we had Maker's Mark again.
Then you get down, below the Jim Beam line, and you get your Pendleton George
Yeah.
Dickel Tabasco barrel.
What's the worst one we've done?
Yukon Jack at a 1.55.
And the Pinot Noir wine was a 1.
But I don't think the Yukon Jack. I think that was a liqueur.
The Yukon Jack?
Yeah,
Where is it? Right here. Oh, the old bird dog.
but
Cherry.
I don't think the Yukon. That wasn't a. Is the Yukon Jack's not a whiskey? Is it? Maybe it is.
Yukon Jack? Yeah, it was.
Was it?
I don't know. Where is it? We didn't hang it? It was
Might not have.
It was that bad.
Didn't make the board.
No, it didn't make the board.
Yeah.
It was pretty gross.
I'd imagine.
Like throw up in your mouth gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty. All right.
So what would you give this one?
2. Solid two.
Solid two?
Yep. Yep. It's too sweet for the shoot up.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, two.
I agree with you.
It's just
Let's see.
it's like
We were rating this. So you're going straight 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I'm crying.
Yeah.
What am I going to give it? I'm going to go a 2.2. I like to get into the points.
Yeah.
That's going to average out to a 2.1.
Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be down towards the bottom.
All
That's
right.
going to put it below Jim Beam Apple.
I would hope so.
Jim
Jim Beam's
gross.
high quality bourbon. If you're into bourbon,
Why is it over here on the floor?
that's a good question. All right, we're gonna wrap it up with some. There is a very special holiday coming up.
Oh, yeah. A very specially made up holiday.
There is a made up holiday coming up, Valentine's Day.
So seriously, you can get your face printed on panties for your special loved one.
Panties or underwear
Underwear. Granny panties.
for like girls.
Yeah.
So I get my face on Heather's underwear.
Yeah. It'd be all right, huh?
Why?
Think of the joy she'd have there. Every day.
Zero.
Looks in the mirror. And there you are.
Jesus Christ. You could just be the top of my head so she looks down. She's a giant bald spot. That's what I married.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'd
You can have boxers. Look.
I could look it
Look
up
at that
myself.
one in the middle.
Jeez,
Yeah. It's a pair of, for those of you
well, that's
listening,
degrading.
it's a pair of boxer briefs with the young lady's face coming through the dick hole,
the crotch
if
area.
you will.
No,
dick
I
hole.
will not. No.
Yeah.
What do those go for?
They're $22 a piece, so they are not cheap.
SNS Report, free unsolicited advice. Don't get underwear with your face on them for your significant other. I'm just going out on a limb.
All right.
Now, if you want to get underwear with your significant other's crush on them, maybe. Mm-hmm. But still, what is that? I mean, underwear take a beating, right? They get full of
all kinds of
shrapnel
schmutz and
smut.
all of us shit standing up and rocket projectiles coming out.
Well, I
of
mean,
like
anyway.
so
we won't get
I'll
into
send this in. I got a list
issues
here.
with farting,
It's
but-
the worst
the worst
Valentine's Day gifts.
All right, let's peruse that before we wrap it up here.
Let's see. I can just do this.
Send it to the email address.
Yeah, no, I don't even have to do that in theory. I could just put it in there as a draft and you could see it. But there.
There should be. Yep.
See?
Yep.
So this is 29 of them. It's quite a few, but that's good for us.
Well, let's peruse.
Where is it? Right here.
Let's
All right.
let's
What do you
dive
think
into
number 1 is on the list? Producer Reed. What do you
Producer
think is
Reed,
number 1
could you-
on the list?
Could you do me a
Worst
solid?
Valentine's Day gift.
Wait.
Worst Valentine's Day gift.
Wait. Producer Reed, do me a favor. Dump that trash out. There's a sink right there. Hand me that bottle so I can top off.
Done did it.
Producer Reed, we apologize to the streamers here.
I gotta see this. This is gonna look awesome. I gotta watch
Froze
it.
up, I think.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
I'm unplugged and everything.
No. No.
This is
Wait.
30 second delay.
Wait for it.
Wait
There it goes.
All right, stand by. We'll try to.
That's
The
all
old
right.
shoelace didn't work.
No, we're telling to stand by. Is it bag working?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. Nope.
You might need to. We might have just abruptly have ended the podcast.
Might have just ended.
That's all right. You can reboot it. No, we're still recording on Audacity. For
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
for
we're
the-
good
for
there.
the, for the thing.
Number 2 is expired coupons. That's number 2.
That's people actually have done that. So that's what you got to
Expired
realize.
coupons.
Somebody has actually bought something on this list to make it.
Yeah, people. This is they.
This is okay. This is things that people have thrown in. Number 1, cheap flowers.
Why is that bad? Well, it was a flower, right?
That's thrifty. A flower.
Yeah.
They're all going to die
They're gonna
anyway.
die anyway. Yeah.
I dare say if you bring your significant other, hopefully you haven't made her your wife or spouse yet.
Right.
Cheap flowers.
Yeah.
And she throws them in your face because they're cheap flowers.
Yeah.
And in which case you may want to move on.
Yeah. Mermaids and diapers. That's number 3. A Little Mermaid doll and adult diapers. I was pregnant. I guess my husband thought it would be funny. I don't even get what that makes. Doesn't even make any sense to me. A talking bear.
I don't get that.
A Build-A-Bear from a guy I hadn't been dating very long at all and wasn't super into. He recorded himself saying "I love you," so when I squeezed the bear, I heard his voice.
Oh my god, that's creepy.
Psychotic.
Yeah, that is creepy. Like, I want to know how long is not very long.
Wait a minute. Roses for somebody else is number 5. How does that get so far down the list? A dozen roses with a heartfelt love note signed to my one true love, Martine.
Oh my
My name is not Martine. How is that number 5?
That's classic. That should be number 1. I caught. What'd you get for Valentine's Day? I caught my husband's girlfriend's flowers.
A garbage can. No, seriously. The ever so romantic metal trash can with the step-on feature. In his defense, he had the flu when he was out shopping. What the hell does that have to do? He had the flu when he was out shopping. I'm sure it felt like a good idea in his fever-addled brain. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that why would
A breakup email. That was pretty good.
No, let's go back to that for a second. So long before the coronavirus, it should have been normal. If you're sick, stay home.
Well,
Why is this guy out with a fever?
You
and a
got to
flu?
get out and shop.
You don't. It's a made-up holiday. You can miss one. I plan on missing this one.
Didn't even know it was up until today. What else we got on the list here?
A breakup email.
That's pretty good.
I mean, why not? Now you know you're free to look around.
A flower with borrowed money. $2 flowers. That's 2 birds with 1 stone there. You borrowed the money and you got the cheap flowers.
So wait, you borrowed money to buy
Borrow $2 to buy a $2 flower.
It's smart.
How about this one? A boyfriend once gave me a plush raccoon for Valentine's Day. I don't have a thing for raccoons. He thought it was cute, I guess. Nothing says I love you like a rabid varmint.
Wait, a real raccoon?
It was a no, it was a stuffed one.
Stuffed forest
Yeah.
animals. Yeah. This one, a confirmation of delivery, but no flowers.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that's classic.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I can't get it back.
I guess the live streams are dead. We still on. We still recording on Audacity.
Yeah,
Did you unplug the camera and plug it back in?
yeah.
Sorry to our users listening on SoundCloud.
A
We're trying to
toilet
get
seat.
Trying to
That
get.
seems like a good gift.
Did you turn the camera off?
Yeah, I restarted it.
Did you go to PC? Did you set it as PC cam?
Yeah, I did.
No.
Oh, number 14 is hair. My husband and then boyfriend once gave me a picture frame filled with his hair. He thought it would be romantic, but I didn't agree. That's just gross.
That's creepy. That is creepy. A lock of my own hair.
Dental hygiene products.
I mean, that's sending a message. A tongue scraper? What the hell is a tongue scraper?
Yeah, it looks pretty aggressive. That's the picture of it, right?
Tongue scrapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of those. That seems,
That
like,
would
it,
hurt.
that seems like it hurts. It removes tongue fur.
What the hell is tongue fur?
I tell you, you remove tongue fur, you burn it off.
I always thought tongue fur was what you got after you went downtown. In the 70s, mostly. I didn't think. I
You're
thought.
having trouble talking? Yeah, I got a little bit of tongue fur.
I thought tongue fur ceased to exist after 75.
It's your funeral, literally. This ad takes death to us part. The idea, a step beyond the vow. I don't know what this one is. I think you plan your funeral together for Valentine's Day.
And that's the same guy who gave you a picture frame full of his hair.
A heart made out of meat. Yeah, because he's gonna kill you eventually.
Word to the wise here: if you get a picture frame full of your significant other's hair, and then you start planning your funeral, you're going to be dead within the next 2 or 3 hours.
Run.
A heart made out of meat that you can eat. That's kind of cool.
I'd take that.
I mean, I can see why the female might not like
Yeah,
it.
a heart-shaped steak or something.
Right. That'd be awesome.
We bought a bunch of hot dogs in the shape of a heart.
Like a Slim Jims weave together in a hot shape. That'd be awesome.
It'd be a heartburn. That's what that would be.
I love a good Slim Jim.
Oh. Card referencing bodily function.
Any type of cleaning tool or supplier appliance, yeah.
Oh, that's a hint. That's what that is.
Exactly. Here's a vacuum. Hoping maybe you'll use this one. I don't know.
Here's a vacuum. Weird cereal. A box of Kashi cereal. A can of sardines. Deviled eggs.
Kashi's like a high-end cereal.
It's gross. You like grape nuts? You seem like a grape nuts guy.
Never had them.
Oh, don't. They look really good on the box, and you put milk in them, and it just turns into like a solid mash
really?
of shit. They're
They
gross.
don't structurally withstand.
Yeah, I saw something earlier. They were giving away. Grape Nuts was giving away cereal because it's fucking disgusting and nobody will buy it. But I think it had something to do with the pandemic.
Easy divorce. Not quite the gift I had in mind for my first Valentine's Day. File
Easy
for
divorce?
divorce. Yeah, it's like TurboTax, but for divorce, it looks like divorce. It looks like a CD-ROM for the computer.
Really?
Yeah. Weird food. Yeah, Boxy Cashy.
Yeah.
A jewelry box, but don't get excited. A fancy jewelry box in the comment. Don't get excited. It's not a ring or anything.
Perfect. Classic. What's the last?
That was 28.
27 is the most boring gifts. My husband gave me a beanie, a plain black coffee mug. He just went in the kitchen and was like, oh shit. An empty box of chocolates.
And a play.
29, last but not least, nothing at all. The first Valentine's Day after we were engaged, I said to my now husband, so we aren't doing gifts for Valentine's Day, right? He said, well, maybe just something small. I followed his rule and got him an engraved money clip. Aw.
That's nice.
Turns out his small meant really nothing, which I would have been fine with. But he set the rules. So
I can see
I
that.
disagree with this list, though. What was number one? Flowers? Cheap flowers?
There's nothing wrong with cheap
I
flowers.
feel like that should have been way down the list somewhere.
Like, honestly, though, if I
the picture frame full of hair was...
If I met a girl and got her cheap flowers and she didn't like said cheap flowers, it's a shame for me.
Right.
Because everything I do is cheap.
Right.
So,
And flowers are going to die.
right. Exactly. There's no point. That's why fake flowers are the best.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Nothing.
Reed, any luck with the live streams? Or?
They can still hear us.
Camera's gone.
Yeah, we get some comments.
Is it kaput? Is it dead?
No, it needs to be like restarted.
Rebooted.
All right.
So,
we're going to wrap it up
done
here
anyway.
anyway. Yep. Get the outro going. Hope you enjoyed it, us being back.
We sure did.
I had a hell of a good time. Producer Reed did, Matt did, we got him. Producer Matt, Producer Reed, Producer Matt Reed, Producer,
Whatever we want to call him.
should we use an alias?
Yeah, we should.
Producer Sitstain.
Yeah. Shit stain over there.
No, we had a good time. Again, find this on SoundCloud. If you're listening at this point, you have found it on SoundCloud. We're also on iTunes.
Spread the word.
Spread the word. Share it, like it, do what you got to do. Visit our website, www.sns-report.net. Send us an email, sns@sns-report.net. Find us on Twitter at SNS_report. Find us on Facebook at SNS Report. Find us on Twitch. Live stream these podcasts. Listen to us again. Appreciate it. Sean, good time as always.
Yes, sir.
Producer Matt Reed. Jesus. Producer Reed Matt.
Some name.
Producer Reed Matt, good time as always. A welcome addition to the Report family here, and we'll see y'all next time.
We're going to get up.